Hello everyone, welcome back to the Addicted Bookworm, where my addiction is all over the internet. On this channel I do library book hauls, book reviews, both digital and physical, audiobooks, and so much more. Alright, so if people don't know, my goal for this month as far as my books on Nook are 2 books. I'm not when I set this challenge up, it was like literally almost like halfway done with the month, so I had to put 2 down. Only 2. So I am now down to 1 more book that I have to read on my Nook before I hit my goal. However, I will say I'm going to have to basically charge this up because it's at like 20 some percent, but I can still do the book review, so I'm happy. Alright, so I'm doing a book review of The Witching Place, A Fatal Folio. I totally forgot the author's name. So it is about this woman. I believe her name is Nikki. I might be wrong. I'm not exactly sure. I'm dead tired. She lost her job as a editor, or like basically. Hold on a second. Itch my wrist. Ouch. She is a basically she is a she's a like a book editor. Someone deals with a lot of books, and of course her name has been on several like publications, and at least that's what a guy called Noah said. Despite her success, she's fired from her job, and so she has no way to get money. And then she discovers a place called A Curious Bookstore, and she convinces a guy called Montgomery to hire her based on her credentials. Yes, based on her merit, for people that are worried. And what happens is she ends up getting fired because she broke this. She basically, Montgomery told her to not read from this certain kind of book, and she broke that promise, and she was caught by this really stuffy rich woman. And shortly after that, he basically tells her that if you can get her to apologize for what she did, and she accepts it, I will hire you back on. Well, in all great cozy mysteries, nothing like that ever happens. She's dead. And of course, Alex, yeah, that's her name. Alex is the like person of interest. Not that the police actually believe she did it, but she's a person of interest. And of course, Montgomery, it also does not rehire her. So to get her job back and to give her some peace of mind, she decides to investigate the murder. And yeah, I will tell you something. The butler didn't do it. The housekeeper did. Not the housekeeper, sorry. The gardener did it. The gardener did it. The gardener is the one that did it. So it takes some bumbling and some missteps, and of course, plenty of red herrings, for her to finally find out that, yep, it was the groundskeeper that did it. And he did it because he owes some people a lot of money, and they don't like not being paid. And basically, they got into an altercation. He goes and he strangles her, and she dies with the knowledge of where the books are, though the housekeeper knows exactly where the books are. Anyways, so at the end of it, she gets her job back. Very, very happy for her. Alright, so what did I like about this book? Well, I like the fact is that she works in a bookstore. Her father owned a bookstore. So she has this dream of like opening her own bookstore and basically continuing the work that her father started. I love that. There's a black cat called Hecate, who I absolutely love. I love kitties. I like that she is bent and determined to prove that she did not kill this woman. I like the fact that she's able to come up with a great alias. I cannot pronounce it, but she's able to do it. And it really shows how far people will go when they're owed money by some very powerful people. Anyways, so I gave this 5 stars on Storygraph. It's a great book. Alright, so as I said, I have one more book to read on my Nook for this month, and I will be down to 64 books. So, very happy about that. So I knocked this off of my digital Nook TBR, digital TBR on my Nook. And yeah, alright, so I am going to end it there, and I will see you guys in the next video.